guys. So I've always watched videos of trans guys. I've been doing that for years, and that's how I learned a lot about my transition, or and things like that. But recently, um, I've been watching some newer, like I've been actively looking for newer channels, um, and watching typically younger trans guys or guys who are around my age, but are not where I'm at in my transition yet. So they're just starting out with their transition. Um, and so, because I've been watching the same guys for years, and most of them are older than me and farther in their transition than I am. But like I said, recently I've been looking at new channels of guys who are just starting out, and so I've been getting all these like nostalgic feelings. And I remembered this video that I've watched probably almost 2 years ago, but maybe only a year or so. Um, and I can't remember who he was, but uh, he made a video called like "Enjoy Your Transition" or something like that. And I remember watching that video and knowing at the time that I wasn't really able to appreciate um, the message, but knowing that I would eventually appreciate it. And I think that I'm appreciating it now, um, because I'm a lot more comfortable, and I'm so grateful to be where I am now in my transition and everything and in my life. But I'm now in a place where I can appreciate that message. Um, but I knew at the time that I wasn't in a place to feel like all of the things that were happening were necessarily good and I should be enjoying them. Um, so basically, what he was talking about was enjoying all the little things, and actually enjoying your transition and not just looking at it as a destination, but as this journey that you can. Sorry, there's an eyelash in my eye, and like a journey that you can enjoy in its entirety, as opposed to I want to get on testosterone and only my life sucks until I get testosterone. Um, or top surgery or a binder or whatever it is, or your name change or whatever, but enjoying those moments of looking up binders online and choosing one and eventually getting one and all these things. And I'm not sure if his video went into that, but that's what I took from it was all of these little things, and early stages of testosterone where you're waiting for your voice to drop and waiting for more hair to come in and all these things, whereas now it's just a natural thing for me to notice more hair after I do my shot, notice that my voice is dropping a little bit if my dose goes up, and but it's not necessarily something that I um, look forward to. It's just something I expect and have gotten used to, I guess. So watching all these videos, I've been watching a lot of like binder reviews and stuff, because I had two Underworks tri tops and I had an eBay binder, and I have reviews of all that, so you can check out my channel if you're looking for those. But I never got to try out the GC2B company, and I never got to try out all these other random companies that are now popping up, um, because I knew that I was having top surgery and I wasn't going to go spend all this money on a binder that I knew I wasn't going to get full use out of. Um, so I've been watching all these reviews just to see what's out there, see the products, and see what I didn't get to try out, and it's just this, like, it took me right back to those days when I was searching the internet for binders, and Underworks was Underworks and T Kingdom were the two that you found, and just researching all the binders from those two sites, and coming up with the tri-top, and then waiting anxiously to be able to afford it, and then waiting for it to come in the mail, and then just opening it and feeling so excited. Um, Putting it on for the first time, I remember that so clearly, and yeah, it just was. I think it was 15. Yeah, I was 15 when I got my first binder. Um, it took like 10 months for me to be able to get a credit card to order one, but um, yeah, I was 15 when I got my first binder, and just watching all these guys, these younger guys who were like coming out around age 14, 15, and I'm going like, wow, that's so young, and then I realized that I'm I was the same age. um, I realized I was trans like around that age, and then I came out when I was 15, and I um, cut my hair when I was 14, and I was dressing in masculine. I was presenting as masculine since I was like 9, and it just watching all these timelines and going like, wow, these kids are so young, and then realizing that I was that young, and just it has put a bit of perspective on my life here because I'm now 19, and just looking back, I realized that feels all like a lifetime away, um, and but in such a nostalgic way. Like I just see these guys who are excited about their first binder, and I just like I feel so happy, and binders are a pain in the ass, and I hate them, but I also really really cherish that memory of getting a binder in the mail, and then you know. And I'll never get that again. I'll never have that experience again because I will never need to order a binder again. Um, but I can live vicariously through these younger um, guys who are just getting theirs for the first time, and just be happy for them, and um, yeah, it just put a bit of perspective on my transition of just like how far I've come, and that you know I can look fondly back on those times where you know um, even though I still, after top surgery, feel the pain in my ribs from binding for several years, I can still remember those times of just being so happy and grateful that I had a binder. Um, and just the motion of looking in the mirror to see if this shirt makes, my chest look flat, and all those things. And it just, I don't have to do that stuff anymore. But I can look fondly on those times, and reflect and just be grateful for how far I've come and grateful for those experiences. And um, yeah, I think the point of this video was going to be to just enjoy, everything while it's happening, but it's turned into me just like talking about, uh, I don't even know what at this point. But yeah, I really do look back on all those things very fondly. Um, and even though a lot of that came with pain, emotional and physical pain, but it just coming out and all those things. But at this point, I'm filled with like happiness about it all, even though at the time I felt so miserable, having to come out and everything. But now I can look back and be like that was such a great moment. Um, that's something that I hopefully will never forget. Um, so basically, moral of the video is if you're in that stage right now where you're just starting out and things seem rough and all that, there will be hopefully little moments that in the future you can look back on and really appreciate, even though they don't necessarily seem too great right now. Um, Anyway, this was rambly and went all over the place and nowhere near where I was expecting this video to go, but thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, video topics, anything like that, let me know. Leave them down below, message me, subscribe if you haven't already. And my appointment with the gynecologist for my hysterectomy consultation was moved from the 25th, which was Monday, to Friday on the 29th. So um, yeah, so that video, unless they call and move it again, uh, will be up Friday, updating you guys about that appointment. So, yeah, see you. Thanks for watching.